Hello people. So I've been uploading Noita Arena videos for about a year now, I think over a year. And the first most common comment I get is, "Oh my god, I had no idea Noita had multiplayer." And the second most common comment is, "How do I install this? How do I play?" So rather than reply to every comment over and over and over for the rest of the time, I figured I'd make this video to show you how to install and play Noita Arena. Um, so where to start? It uses two mods. So the first mod, well, the one you can access the easiest would be through the Steam Workshop, which is Noita Arena. The second mod is the framework that allows multiplayer mods to work. And because this framework, I'll get to that when I get to it. So hang on, I'll show you how to install the Arena component first. So you go to your Steam Workshop, type in Arena in the search, and here you have Arena and you have the beta version, the dev build. There used to be a bug where if you had both installed, it would cause problems, but I think that's no longer the case. So you're safe to subscribe to both. You know, sometimes you'll join a match and someone might be using the dev build. Most of the time, they'll just be using Arena, though, the regular version. And I think right now there's no difference between the two versions. So you just want to come here, hit the subscribe button. Your download manager will download it pretty quickly. It's pretty small. And now you want to scroll down on this page. So there's a couple of links here you're going to want. The developers Discord, they've got a matchmaking system that's way more active than the matchmaking on my Discord. I do have one too, though. If you want to challenge me to a 1v1, feel free to jump on in. I do accept challenges. So okay, we've got Arena installed. That's easy. Now we want to go to the GitHub link, which I have here. So yeah, because Noita Online, the framework for this, it has executable files in it, which means it can't be on the Steam Workshop. Steam don't allow that. Also, these executable files, what they're doing is they're taking the Noita game, all the stuff that's loaded into the RAM, the memory. These executable files are then going to inject into that RAM to make it compatible, like to make it able to play online games. Now, injecting into the RAM of a running program is also something that viruses do. So there have been reports of people saying their antivirus kicks off over this mod. So they'll come into the developers Discord and be like, "Hey, is this safe?" And they'll be reassured by the developers. Honestly, nothing bad will happen. It's not a virus. It's just doing the same basic thing that viruses are doing to get the mods to work. So yeah, if you need reassurance, jump on the developers server and just ask. It's honestly fine. So you're going to click on this zip file here. Also, you want to go to, make sure you're getting the most recent one. So maybe click up here. And here under releases, you'll see this is the most recent one. So you click that. Get your zip file. Now I'm using a third-party zip file compression software called WinZip. Windows has shit built in, but it's going to look something like this. It's going to show you a folder like this, evasia.mp. So you want to go to your Steam, go to your library, right-click Noita, go to Manage, hit Browse Local Files. Now in here you should see a mods folder. It's just a matter of click dragging this over. Now I always click drag because, so it should be evasia.mp and then the data files. If you extract it, it's going to make evasia.mp and then evasia.mp and then the data files, so that won't work. So just as long as you open up in the mods folder and see data files from opening one folder, you've done it correctly. Now what next? What next? Is there anything I've forgotten to think about? Viruses, yeah. It's not a virus, I've already covered that, that's cool. So once it's all there, you've subscribed to it on the workshop, you've installed the GitHub mod, you should be set to load Noita. Then you go mods. So right, it will look like this by default. You have to enable unsafe mods. And now click on Noita Online. Now bear in mind, Noita Online is the framework that multiplayer mods work off of. So you always want this above your other mods in the order. So Arena is below Online. As long as you've got that all sorted, all set up, you should be able to start a new game. And at the bottom here, you've got Arena. Always start a new game Even if you've crashed out and you want to rejoin a lobby, always pick new game. Okay, last time I tried to record this, I got no audio and there was no public lobbies, but here is a public lobby. So you can either click on that to join someone else's game, or you can create your own. I like to go private. The previous player cap was 32, it's now up to 250. That would be a crazy match. Just imagine the lag. Just imagine the lag. Create a lobby. You'll get a lobby code up here, which you can copy paste to people and they can join. You've got your lobby presets up here. These ones are default. These are all ones I've either made myself or have stolen from other people, because say you join someone else's lobby and you like their preset, at any point you can click this button down here and just save their preset. You can just steal people's presets, which is pretty cool. So let's just go on default and I'll just start the game to show you. So you'll spawn into your own personal holy mountain. If there are other players, you can switch this target to them and it will share all their perks as well. So you can really get down, like you can really test out what's going to work and what's not going to work in between matches. You've got a wardrobe here where you can set your cosmetics. There is an unlock system as well for you earn money by killing people. Earn money by killing people, and then you can spend that money on cosmetic unlocks. I haven't seen that wizard hat before. I might buy that. So yeah, each round you'll grab that, you'll refresh your spells, there's items to buy, you'll either get wands or spells to buy. If you lose a match, you will get perks, which will appear here, and there's a card system, so there'll be various things here, like you might be able to upgrade your wands, like mana refresh time, or add an always cast, or there's an option for getting more money, there's an option for getting more health. Yeah, these will appear if you lose. Don't forget them, it's quite easy to forget this is here. And once you're ready to start a round, you can either jump on that plinth or click the ready button. I think once the majority of players have readied up, there'll be a countdown timer of like 3 minutes to sort of hurry up the stragglers. And once that's done, you'll enter a match. Okay, this is the very first map for the game. Like in the pre 1.0 version, this was like the only map for ages. So yeah, you'll fight. It's usually the last person to die will win the round. That person will get more money than everyone else, and all the losers will get their perks and the option of getting perks and cards in the next Holy Mountain. I usually play like best of 7 wins. You can hit the scoreboard down here. There's a chat window. Over here, once other players have connected, you can hover over here and see what perks they've got as well. These are all things you want to be thinking about when you're making your build for the next fight. You know, there's no point in making an explosion build if everyone's immune to explosions, for example. Yeah, that's all I can think of. I'll put a link to the developers' Discord. Even it's on the Steam Workshop page too, but I'll put it in the description, and I'll put my Discord in the subscription as well. And yeah, like I said, I accept all challenges. So if you want to come and challenge me to a 1v1 on my Discord, then go for it. As a rule, I generally upload every fight to YouTube. If you don't want to be on YouTube, then please just tell me, and I will respect that. But yeah, have fun, people. This is an incredibly fun mod. I want as many people playing this as possible. I want like a whole competitive scene to like sprout up around this. There's already been a few tournaments. I just learnt this morning there was one in November that I had no idea about. Like I would have entered that, so I need to do some digging and find like the other Noita Arena communities. I feel like there are ones I'm not aware of. If there's tournaments going on that I don't know about, then there must be other communities out there. So if you guys see this, shout out where your community is in the comments, and I'll join and we'll have some fun fights. Anyway, yeah, thanks people. Thanks for watching. Please hit like, please subscribe. I'm nearly at 300. It'd be cool to get over 300. Yeah.